This is Dove Gray. Welcome to the Tiffany Treadmore podcast. And today I'm not going to be giving you any leaks. I'm going to be telling you that tomorrow is going to be a good day for Mario. Tomorrow for Mario. You know that remake of the Wii U game comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna get myself a little Bowser's Fury. Gonna get tight and taut and teach myself to traverse the open world of that delightful, scampy little game. I figure I'm gonna play that and I'm gonna enjoy that, and I'm gonna tell you just a quick story, and then we're gonna call it good, because on this tight, taut, totally textured day, it's a Thursday. It's a tight Thursday. And on Thursdays, I like to take it easy. You know? What other things start with T? Well, Trump, he's guilty of inciting an insurrection. So I hope you unsubscribe after you hear me say that. Additionally, let's just talk. I have a very fond memory of a few years ago. I was living somewhere with a young person who I considered to be, someone I was dating. And they had to leave town, and it was in the winter, and it was very cold. It was like the coldest winter I had experienced where I was living at the time. And there was a drug dealer that lived a little ways down the way, and he told me that he was traveling, and he wasn't sure if he was going to be back, but he was going to be flying, and he couldn't bring anything with him. And so he asked me to watch his stuff. And I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't do anything like that. But I have no qualms against any human person who wants to enjoy or imbibe. I just find it not to be something I like, because I'm not in control, and I'm a control freak. So he left town. In my care, he left as my charge, my ward, his elaborate and extensive collection of drugs and paraphernalia. In case anything were to happen, they would be in my care. They would be my child for the taking, for the watching, for the inheritance. And I left town. It was around the beginning of the second to last week of November, so Thanksgiving time period, and I was going to be all alone. And I remember that we had a freak snowstorm, and it was really, really, really snowy outside. And I had a Sansa MP3 player at the time that kept having battery issues, and every time it would get a little battery, it would change the pitch of the music I was listening to. And I remember deciding that for the first time in my life, I was just going to smoke opium and walk around in the snow. And I was watching these old cassette tapes of these old VHS cassette tapes of ER, and thinking about George Clooney and about how he in that moment thought he was going to be the most famous he had ever been, probably. And then his life just completely snowballed on itself until he literally, when you say movie star, when you say like male celebrity, you would say George Clooney would be a name that would appear in the dictionary. in an example in EX colon or EX period, and then in italics you'd see George Clooney. Anyways, I took this opium and I smoked it, and I walked around in the snow, and my MP3 player essentially became completely broken. It would only play one song, and it was Always Love by Not a Surf off The Weight Is a Gift. And I remember walking around and the snow was falling so softly and so slowly, and time was going so slow for me. And in my ears was Always Love, and the pitch was so off, and the speed of the music was so it was always love, hate will get you every time, always love, don't wait till the finish line. As long bands come round, squeeze the air and keep the rust out. It helps to write it down.